The High Court today ruled against the government's bid to void some 20,000 vaccine exemption certificates issued by 7 doctors. A senior counsel said the ruling suggests the government should amend relevant anti-pandemic regulations to grant it more powers to protect the health of people in the city. Jackie Lin reports.
The legal challenge was filed by retired civil servant Kwok Cha-kin, dubbed the so-called King of Judicial Reviews. The crux of his case, whether Health Secretary Lo Chong-mao has the legal powers to invalidate 20,000 vaccine exemption certificates deemed questionable. In his 68-page ruling, Judge Russell Coleman said the government's press release that announced its decision to not recognize the certificates from October 12 onwards is the same as voiding the certificates. This, as the government earlier argued, the invalidation was no more than an administrative act, not a legal act, and that this administrative decision can be derived from the broad and flexible powers granted from the anti-pandemic ordinance. The judge described that as an attempt to play with words. Judge Coleman added the Prevention and Control of Disease Ordinance doesn't encompass the Health Secretary's powers to void the jab exemption documents. And it's clear from the law that a registered medical practitioner is tasked with deciding whether a person is clinically suitable for vaccination. The judge also ordered the health minister to shoulder the cost of the judicial review.
公義可以伸張到啦。
Outside the court, Kwok said the case shows Hong Kong is truly a place espousing the rule of law. Meanwhile, senior counsel and executive counselor Ronnie Tong said the ruling suggests there is a loophole in the city's anti-pandemic regulations.
Irrespective whether the government would appeal the decision, the government should consider whether or not the relevant regulations should be amended to close this loophole, because we're talking about the general well-being and health of a few million Hong Kong people.
Jackie Lin, TVB News.